What's going on, people? Fame Entertainment here from the official WeGameHere.com. Welcome to the 15th episode of One-on-One with Fame Entertainment. Now, you guys know this is a platform for gamers and YouTubers alike to come on to let their voice be heard. Now, before I introduce my guest today, I wanted to give a big apology to you guys. I haven't done one of these in a while. It's been about 3 weeks, I believe, since episode 14. But I should be getting back to my normal schedule with this podcast that you guys know should be airing every Monday from going forward. Now, guy I have today, he's pretty new to YouTube, but not really new to the people in the gaming community. If you're inside of, if you're on Twitter and in these Facebook streets, all right. So I'm gonna give him a second. Go ahead and introduce yourself to you guys, and just like everyone else, I will be linking his channel down in the description. So go ahead and introduce yourself, my man.
What's up, yo? This is your boy GamerNate20, and I am new to YouTube. Thanks to a couple of guys like Paul, I decided to go into the YouTube world. But yes, I'm new to YouTube. Check out my channel. My channel is about strictly gaming. I always keep it gaming. I try not to get into these fanboy wars or these console wars, anything like that. Just gaming, And I'm not new to WeGameHere. I know the people, but I'm gonna soon be a new member. I can't wait. I'm really excited. I'll be on Twitter. I'll be twitching, keep streaming, and just keep following my channel. And I'm hoping to grow.
That's what's up. And like I like to do, I like to appease the any fanboy that's watching. Go ahead and let them know what console or consoles you happen to play on.
Right now, I have all the consoles. I don't have a PC or Wii U yet, but I do have an Xbox One and a PS4. And yes, I'm a preferred Xbox gamer, but I do play on both of my consoles. I play on all of them all the time. And right now, I'm playing Until Dawn on my PS4, and later today, I'll be playing Gears on my Xbox One.
Yeah, and I haven't picked up Gears yet, and I should be picking it up fairly quickly. I don't want to digitally. I actually want a physical copy, so I need to give my ass up and go to GameStop and get it. But speaking of games, this is a gaming channel, and everything we do in this gaming community is about games. I want to talk about, the fraudulentness that's going on. People they're tired of hearing about fraud gamers, but it's a topic right now that's hurting the actual people who game. It's hurting their channel because it's putting a bad stigma on their channel. Now, see, me personally, I don't believe in anyone who, under the description of their channel, it says gaming. I don't believe that person's a gamer if all they talk about are other men or talk about women. Talking about other people, other gamers is not a gaming channel. A gaming channel is giving out info, is giving out opinions on news that's going on. It's gameplay. That's a gaming channel. The way I feel, if you're going to have a gaming channel, be about gaming. If not, then you need to change your channels about. Don't have it under gaming, because you make people think this is what gaming is about, exposing people or talking about what other people are doing. That's not a gaming channel. What are your thoughts on this fraudulent game seem to be spreading like wildfire in this community?
You mean like One Stop?
It's however you feel.
We had that podcast, not too long ago about exposing him. I'm not too thrilled about doing that, but I know why it had to be done. You know what I'm saying? He was, saying he played these games and he's all about this gaming channel. He has a big channel, and I don't knock him. I'm hoping he does succeed, because I don't knock anybody. But when you talk about gaming, you have to actually have the background of gaming. You coming out calling these guys frauds, and you talking about how Xbox is this and PlayStation is that, but you don't have no history behind it. And then my boy Tech called him out on, Gears, and he can't even show an achievement for Gears. And that's fraud to me. Like, you can't be calling yourself the face of Xbox and you don't even have the big title behind you. You have one achievement in Halo 3. But it's just him. I seen the podcast with BG, is one of my favorite YouTubers, and I heard Black Bond getting on KidSmoove about his preference, and I heard he didn't even play Uncharted or something like that, and he said Uncharted is bad. I don't even think he proved that he even played Uncharted, but Uncharted is bad, and then he gets on KidSmoove for not playing, I guess, some PC games or something like that, or not gaming. But it does hurt the YouTube community, because we got people like myself, you, and Jay Barry, and a couple other guys who actually game and talk about gaming, and it's like we get a bad stigma when somebody else bring a whole another type of drama into it. especially fraud gaming.
Yeah, and it's gamers. The stigma gamers have changed over the course of time. We're from we're all just fat nerds that sit around and have no life and no wife to now it seems like the stigma gamers are fucking crazy. From
Yeah.
sending death threats to the Rise of the Tomb Raider actress to now this you got companies like Forbes who are making console war, posts, or, articles just to fuel the console because they know these gamers are so batshit crazy that they will go out and read it to use it for ammo, And it's like I said, the stigma of gamers has really really gone to shit. Like, what do you ever think this exposed era of men just talking about other men or game? You think this will ever come to an end, or you think this is something we just gonna have to deal with and ignore? What they call it, the crumb side of YouTube. Can it be ignored or cured?
Well, honestly, after a while, I mean, I didn't see it that bad until this generation. It got very, very bad this generation. But the reason why I don't think it's gonna come to an end, and maybe if it do come to an end, maybe a big part of gaming has to go with it. But the reason why I don't think it's gonna come to an end because we got people that don't game that start these things. It's not like we can X everybody out, or we know who game, who don't game. Just because you put a couple of hours in one game or a certain game doesn't mean you're a type of gamer that game all year round. You can just game when you have your free time, but you'll come in these Facebook groups or on these forums and post all these websites about bashing Xbox or bashing PlayStation or Nintendo or PC, but we don't even know if you're a gamer. So with the groups, we'll add people blindly or whatever. And hopefully they'll talk about gaming, but after a while they'll start creating drama and all this stuff like that. And I don't know why people pay attention to it, but it happens. So a part of gaming has to go with that if we're gonna get rid of those type of people.
It seems like people are getting more entertainment out of bashing and exposing than actual gaming. That's what it seems like to me. It's like people are getting more entertainment out of going on YouTube and watching some man talk about another man instead of gaming. Have you noticed that they seem to get more enjoyment out of that than gaming?
Yeah, yeah, because I know about fraud gaming was gonna be a little thing when I said one stop, but it became bigger even now with the latest podcast that BG had, and it was called KidSmoove fraud gaming, and it became bigger. So it's like it wasn't that much of a big deal till that podcast happened. Instead, we have not even two. I think about four good games, great games to me, came out on Tuesday, and we're not even talking about them. We're talking about fraud gaming. When nobody's even playing these games that we just got this Tuesday, and I don't even know what the holiday season is going to look like. Is it going to be about gaming? Is it going to be about review scores? Or is it going to be about fraud gaming or whatever the other topic is?
Yes, it seems like everything seems to be more important to people, everything but gaming. They want everything around gaming they want to talk about, but no one actually wants to talk about the game. Speaking of games, I heard you said you were playing Until Dawn, and you talked about review scores, and that's one of the things that people are talking about because the review scores between that and Gears are up at the same time. You really can't compare the two, a new IP and a remaster. What do you think about Until Dawn?
Oh man, I mean, I played it for about 3 hours now. This game is very good. I think. I think what it is that people have a certain genre and then they stick around it. I think people need to expand a little bit. And, I know this game is not what everybody wanted to be. Like, that's what people do. They expect certain things out of games. Me, I go into this game like, I don't know what it's going to be. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to get out of it, but I'm hoping I'll get some good because it's in my top 10 games I wanted this year. So I picked it up anyway. And just for the record, BG, I go by his reviews a lot. His reviews has helped me, so I go by them a lot. I still bought the game, and I enjoy this game. I think a lot of people should really pick up this game and try it out. Even if you buy it used, go buy it used. This game is really good. Like the story is actually good, even though it's kind of corny, a little bit cheesy. It's still good. You get an enjoyment out of the game. So I'm not mad I bought the game. I bought it less than 65 because I have GCU, but I'm not mad I bought the game. I enjoy it. I think everybody should get this game, and I'm gonna do a review on this game too.
Yeah, I think with the with BG's review, I know a lot of people went off the handle with that, but I want people too. I like BG. I enjoy his channel. I'm not gonna say I took his word and ran with it, but thinking about it, he's one of the more respected people, in gaming. So I mean,
Yeah.
Here I always says, but like anything or like anyone, like any IGN, GameSpot, like Metacritic, like anything else, always try it yourself, because
Yeah.
you never know. I made a video just recently, and I believe everyone tries to push an agenda when it comes to these companies. You never know what that person's preference is. So always try the game for yourself. Was there anything you want to get out to the people, especially about your channel, or anything that's about you that you want to get out to entertainment?
Before I get to my channel, I did just made a video that says, reviews matter. And to me, like I said, they matter to me because I use them in a way where I verify my purchase. Like, if I'm iffy about the game, then I'll just wait for on sale price. I won't go out and buy that game for $65. Or even when I get a GCU discount, I won't go buy it. I will wait for the game to get up on sale. Then I'll use GCU and get it cheaper than that. But reviews matter to me because it defines my purchase on how I'm going to buy this game. And a lot of people say it don't matter. I understand why they say that, because a lot of these big corporate industries, well, IGN and stuff, they get paid to put a review out there, but you don't actually have to go by that. You can go formulate your own opinion off of that review, and then decide if you want to buy the game or not. But on my channel, I try to bring out news that not too much about the genre. I really don't try to get into the genre. I really try to bring in what's the topic they're talking about, and I try to put a good light on it. But I always say at the end of my channel, keep it gaming, because at the end of the day, that's what brought me into these groups. Like, I thought we were going to talk about gaming. There's a little bit more genre than gaming, but a lot of people know, I love the game, and that's all I do. I mean, yeah, I get into this genre sometimes, but I'm mostly gamed and I'll be in this genre. So you definitely check out my channel if you want that type of atmosphere in the video, in the YouTube video. That's what I bring.
That's what's up, and I want you guys to go down below and let us know what you think, about what we talked about today, about the drama and the fraudulent bullshit that happens in the YouTube gaming community, and also what you thought about, if you bought Until Dawn and you were iffy about it because of things you may have heard. Let us know. Let me know in the comment section down below whether or not you bought the game. If you bought the game, let me know if you are enjoying the game. We're going to get up out of here. This was great having you on. I know we got the man tournament coming up. I'm looking forward to that.
We definitely do.
We're going to go ahead, Boogie Man. I appreciate you coming on. I want you guys to make sure you go and subscribe to his channel. I will be linking it down below in the description. And also, if you're new to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. It's always much appreciated. This is Fame Entertainment from the official WeGameHere.com. I'm out.
Keep it gaming, guys.
Never change. I'ma stay the same. I was real before, so real I remain. Be the beasts I got in the game. I'ma lead just how I came. Doing me is what got me here, so I will never change.